Welcome back to part 2 of the Legend of Zelda experience in 2023. This is the first dungeon. Now you may notice that the top door is unlocked. The way that we achieve this is by walking in and out of the dungeon as soon as you enter it. For some reason this glitches the door and unlocks it without using a key. The name of this dungeon is the Eagle, and the reason it's called the Eagle is because when you get the map, you'll be able to see that the dungeon is in the shape of an eagle. Now I came into this room to get the key from the staff house. They also can drop rupees, so if you're short on rupees, make sure to kill them. This next room doesn't have any extra drops, so if you don't want to farm the extra rubies, you don't have to kill them. This room has a key, so I recommend killing all the skeletons if you have an extra key. And if you go to the room to the right, then you'll be able to get a compass, which allows you to see the boss of the dungeon, which is Aquamentus, a dragon. It's relatively easy to defeat. This room contains keys that you need to destroy if you want to open the previous door behind you. Otherwise, move forward into the next room because these do not drop anything special. This room contains gels. You can kill them and push the block after they're defeated, leading you to an old man which gives you a tip. There's some debate on this particular saying, but I believe it's referring to the Triforce in this dungeon. It could also be referring to the blue ring on the map in the eastmost peninsula, but I truly believe it's referring to the Triforce. Here's the map, and you'll see why they call it the Eagle. See, it spreads its wings and flies away. In this room, we have yet another key from the staff house. Nice, they dropped us some bombs. Another key. Now we're going to go left into the room that contains the treasure. The block in the center to the far left, you can push to the side, and it reveals the stairs that gives you the bow and arrow. Well, the bow, you have to buy the arrows separately from a vendor, which I did earlier. So if you'd like to see where that is, refer to my first video. The link to that video will be in the description of this one. This room is important because you want to kill all the Dorias till you can get the treasure in this room. It's handy because it can be used to stun enemies. And there we go, we have the boomerang. Moving to the right, we're almost to the boss of the dungeon. Make sure that you don't get pulled in by the wall masters, as they will take you back to the start of the dungeon. This can be very frustrating when they pull you back to the start. So you can stun them with your boomerang to avoid being pulled in. Here we are, this Aquamentus. You can either use your sword to destroy him, or you can use bombs. It should take around 2 bombs to kill it if you don't feel like using your sword. And finally, we made it to the Triforce base of this dungeon. Now that we have obtained the piece of the Triforce, we can head to this secret shop to get a cheaper shield than the one that I showed in the previous video. Now we're gonna grab our candles so that we can burn the bush to find the hidden shop. And voila, there it is. 90 rupees. Isn't that a lot cheaper? I do not recommend getting the monster bait like I did there because it's cheaper in another location. But I just did it just because I was already there. Because when you can gamble and save your game, it's pretty easy to get rupees and it really doesn't matter. But if you're trying to be efficient and don't feel like gambling, then it's much easier to just find and keep it.
Hey, listen!
Would you look at that, we got double fairies. They're trying to elude me. Now we're going to burn this bush on the bottom far left, and you're going to get 10 rupees. I know it's not very much, but it's better than nothing. We're almost to the dungeon, but before we do that, we're going to head into this other secret shop that's on this far right bottom bush. After we finish off all the moments. This is another cheap shield for 90 rupees that you can get if you want it. Just figured I'd show you this extra shop. And now you're going to want to go up, and here's the next dungeon, Dungeon 2, the moon. And yep, you guessed it, this is called the moon because the dungeon is in the shape of the moon, crescent moon to be exact. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This video will be continued in the next one of part 3, The Legend of Zelda.